Good afternoon and welcome to today's IELTS analysis class, where I'll be looking at correct and incorrect uses of the past tense. So there are different ways of talking about the past tense in English. We can use certain phrases to refer to routines which occurred in the past, and this is the key to identify when we're talking about a routine or when we're talking about a specific or limited number of events in the past. That's going to be the focus for the examples that we have a look at today. So welcome to the class if you are watching this live, and also welcome if you are watching a recording. Do say hello if you're watching live today, and let me know that you're here in the comments on either Facebook or YouTube. And also let me know if you have any responses to the questions as well. We try to make this as interactive as possible. So hello, Cheryl, welcome to the class today. And hello to Saba as well. Great to see you. Hi to you, Martin. And we also have Khalifa in the class. Hello to you, Khalifa. Jovelyn, great to see you in the class. Akin Losotu, hello to you. And hello to all of you who are watching this video. So let us have a look at the task then that we are analyzing today. We can see here that we have 8 sentences. Just make these larger so we can all see them clearly. And the question is, which of these sentences are correct and which are not? So if we have a look at the first sentence, we can see the use of would. It states, I would work at the post office during holidays when I was young. So what do we think? Do we think this is correct? Do we think it's not correct? What are your thoughts on this? I would work at the post office during holidays when I was young. So we've got would here being used, would plus the infinitive work, and we can use would plus work or would plus the infinitive when we're talking about routines or habits from the past, which are actions. So in this case then, we have a routine to work. This is an action. It's during holidays when I was young, so it's very general. It's taking place over an extended period of time. So this would actually be correct. We can use would for routines, actions which took place in the past. I can see we've had some other people joining the class. Hello to Asia and Khalifa as well. Good evening to you. Mariam, hello to you. And Marcus. So I can see that some of you thought that this sentence was incorrect, but no, this is a correct sentence. I would work at the post office during holidays when I was young. Again, you're referring to a routine which took place in the past, but it no longer happens. That's the point. Okay, it's only in the past. It no longer takes place. So let's have a look at the next sentence and see what we think here. Correct or incorrect? Students used to play silly games, but they would never hurt anyone. What do we think? Is this grammatically a correct sentence? Well, in this case, used to. So plus infinitive again. We're talking about an action which took place regularly in the past, but doesn't happen anymore. Would never hurt. So again, would plus infinitive. Grammatically, could we use this sentence? Could it be used in this context? Yes, it could. Yeah, because in this case, again, we're referring to an action in the past, and we're referring to a consequence in the past. They would never hurt anyone. Yeah, it is possible grammatically to use this sentence. Let's have a look at number 3. My father would work as a lawyer, but he didn't do it for long. So would work. What do we think about this one? Is this a correct sentence? So he didn't do it for long is the clue here. If it's something which you don't do for long, it's not a routine, is it? A routine is something which you repeat over an extended period of time. So it would be incorrect to use would in this case. You would just use the past simple, worked. So my father worked as a lawyer, but he didn't do it for long. Okay. So that would be a more appropriate way to write this sentence. Okay, so let's have a look at the next sentence, sentence number 4. People in my hometown would hold. So we'll get rid of this. Good. People in my hometown would hold lots of parties at all times of the year. Any thoughts on this one? Let's see. Okay, so Khalifa is saying correct for this one. I agree. Good. Yeah, this is a correct sentence, isn't it? People in my hometown would hold lots of parties at all times of the year. So we're referring to a routine which took place in the past, and it was a routine at all times of the year. Yeah, this would be a correct sentence. Okay, so let me just scroll down a little bit so we can have a look at the next sentences from 5 to 8 and see what we think of those. My uncle used to mend machinery and would even build his own car. What do we think for number 5? Good one, Akin Losoto. Yeah, number 4 was correct. What do we think to number 5? Any thoughts on number 5? Hi, Alice. How are you doing? Number 5 is wrong. Yep. So used to mend machinery is possible, isn't it? But would he even build his own car? No. It's not a routine that he keeps building his own car, that he does it regularly. This is more of a once in a lifetime type experience. So we should use the past simple. Even built his own car would be the grammatically correct way to express this sentence. Okay, number 6. My brothers and sisters didn't used to go to university. They went straight into work after secondary school. Any thoughts on number 6? So I can see wrong. Wrong is being suggested here. Good. Just didn't is fine, but just didn't go. Again, going to university is not a routine. It's a once in a lifetime event. So it should be my brothers and sisters didn't go to university. They went straight into work after secondary school. Good. Okay, so number 6 would be incorrect. And number 7, as a rule, people left their doors unlocked. There never used to be any break-ins. What do we think to this? Any ideas on number 7? Number 7 is right. Good. Absolutely. Yeah. So people left their doors unlocked, referring to the past. There never used to be any break-ins. So we're talking for a longer period of time and a routine. Routinely, this is something that didn't happen, that neighborhoods were safe. And finally, people didn't used to throw things out rather than mending them as they do now. Any comments on this? To number 8, what do we think? Is number 8 correct? Yes, it is. Again, referring to habits from the past, in this case negatively, something that didn't happen, um, didn't used to throw things out as they do now, comparing it to the present. So this is a routine in the past that was different to the present. Okay, so those are the answers that we should have got for this task. I hope you got them correct. I can see those who made suggestions in the comments did get them correct. Well done, Khalifa, Akin Losotu. You were able to answer the majority of these questions appropriately. So if there were any sentences which you did get incorrect, make sure you review using past tenses. This is particularly useful language for speaking, and you will hear it in IELTS listening very likely as well. So I hope you found today's class useful. Until next time, keep studying hard and take care.